So you thought digital ID was bad? Well, they're coming for your kids. That's right. The government have announced that they're going to be giving digital ID cards to 13-year-olds. And this is not a good thing because your children have the right to grow up in privacy, to come of age, to explore, to experiment, to make mistakes, without every single thing they do being logged, tracked and documented into a little device that is going to follow them for the rest of their life and potentially discriminate against them too, because that's what digital ID means for kids, guys. It is an eventuality that digital ID will document things like school reports, mental health issues, behavioural issues, accomplishments, failures. And the thing is, whenever you have that much information about a person before they've even come into adulthood, it would be so easy to bring in systems where we profile people based on their socio-economic background, based on their behaviour, based on their psychology, deciphering what type of citizen they are before they've even had a chance at life. I'm assuming, as a parent, you raise your children with boundaries, ethics and morals. But the government also have their own ethics, morals and boundaries. And to be fair, the government will have the power to give your child a bus pass, a bank account, access into entertainment venues and a work permit when they turn 16. And they can decide what makes your child applicable for that. So who do you want raising your child? You or the state? Also, when we give children a QR code to get into the playground and a QR code to go skateboarding, what we're doing is we're normalizing our children to think that surveillance equals safety. And what that means is that in generations to come, it is very, very easy to convince an entire population that we need more surveillance and more control. Why? Because they've been institutionalized and conditioned since childhood to think that that is very normal. You can say, oh, you're being so over the top and you're exaggerating. Why? There is no reason for us to think that digital ID is going to be used in an ethical way. Digital ID is forever. What about the last 500 years of humanity makes you think that the next 500 years is going to be somewhat superior? And so far, our government can't even give us a solid explanation as to why they are bringing in this huge institutional change. Because we all know that migration's bollocks. The best they can give us is convenience. Convenience. The reason they can't give you a straight answer is because it is about control. Plain and simple. But look, we actually have an opportunity to change history in a positive way, and it starts with you. It starts with you not complying and saying no. Do it for your kids and do it for future generations to come.